Hey, good evening, you beautiful people. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Give me 1 second, please. Hey, Fifi Jordy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, excited week, very excited week. How you doing, Fifi? I saw them chicken. I know. I saw them chicken coming along. I mean, it's a wonderful thing able to hatch your own chicken. Honestly, it's a wonderful thing. At least it's a beautiful thing for real. Oh yes. So what's going on? I know this is a pop-up, but I just want to thank each and every one for I'm doing great. I'm happy that the weather is getting warmer, but still a challenge. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Gardening is always a challenge. Always, always. You will always run into situation. You will always run into something. But at the end of the day, is the end result. That's where that's the thing is always the end result. But yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's good. Yes, don't forget, guys. We're going live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're gonna discuss why people is stacking up while some is just, you know. But anyhow, we'll deal with that tonight. Today I want to talk about the Herb Garden Challenge, and I didn't do no update for a long time, but I decide let me come out and do an update that I can thank the people. Thank the people for uploading. Thank the people for following the rules. Thank the people for I mean, it's an amazing journey, and we almost get into the place where you wouldn't have to be fighting too hard with your seedlings. But I just want to thank you guys for your courage, your motivation. There's people up in here, up in this challenge who never start seeding before. There's people who never start seeding that early. So it was a challenge, but I'm sure it's a challenge that you learn something. You did something you never did before. And this is what this challenge about is to get you out of your comfort zone. Get you into a place where you're not comfortable. Put you in a place where you got to make it work. It's not just going to work for you. You have to make it work. You have to create a place for these plants that they could survive. You have to create a temperature for these plants that they could survive. You have to create so much. You got to know when to water them. You got to know not to water them too much. The whole process was a test. Because I know what I was doing. I definitely know what I was doing because I want to bring out the best in people, and able to come through with this challenge means a whole lot to me. And I know it means a lot to some people as well. Some people take it to heart. Some people, I don't know. Because the rules is so simple, but somehow or the other, some people doing uploading on their own time. Even though the rules was so simple, 2 video a week, I don't know. I don't know. But I just have to say thank you all, because my goodness, it is a journey. It is a journey. Listen to me. This year, even me, who doing it all the time, had my little challenges. Not really with the seedlings, but taking them outdoors. Yes, I end up with some leggy seedling this year. Sometimes I do a whole year without any leggy seedlings. But this year I end up with leggy seedlings somehow or the other. And I fixed them. And I did a video to help the people to, if they get leggy seedling, what they can do to bring them back, to get them back strong and healthy, that when they're ready to take them out. I was trying to upload videos just to motivate people, show them little ways of how you can keep these seedlings alive. Okay. True, I never started seedlings in February. That was a chance I took. Definitely. And I know exactly what I was doing, because it's a challenge where it get you out of your comfort zone. It gets you to a place where, damn, man, I gotta make these seedlings survive for so long. You know, I gotta be walking on this seedling so long. If you don't have a strong mind and very determined, you will give up. And that's the truth. Because to deal with seedling from February right down to June, not right down to June, right down to your frost, before you could take them outdoor, it is a challenge. It is a challenge. But the greatest thing is the outcome. The greatest thing is the outcome. The weather seems to be a challenge for everyone this year, but that didn't stop me. No, you can't make it stop you, because listen to me. This year is the fourth year for such a long time. I was actually putting a plant outside, like 1 or 2 plants, just to see if they're able to stand the weather. So I can know if it's time for me to take my plants them out. I had was to do that this year. This year was just different. But at the end of the day, the journey is drawing near, where people actually can take their seedling outdoors. All right? I'm grateful because, I already take everything outdoors, and I'm already eating herbs. I'm already making tea from herbs. So I'm grateful for that. But this is what the challenge about. For us to able to walk outside and grab some fresh herbs, make some tea, put in the pot, whatever you decide to do. But this is what it was about. It was about getting people to learn about these herbs, because we hit in times where we need to know. Times is coming when you wouldn't able to run to the hospital. But if you know remedies, you could heal a person. You could know remedies, what to use to help people, to help your family, to help your neighbor, somebody in the community. This is the importance of this challenge, but I don't know. There could be time when hospital is not available. Just like the old times, in my grandmother time, grandfather time, hospital wasn't available. But what they do, they still figure out how to keep people alive. They learn about the herbs. They did what they got to do to heal people and keep people healthy. Because there will be time when you cannot take someone to the hospital. Yes, I've seen your videos. It's a blessing to be harvesting food from your garden so early. Yes, I'm so grateful because I'm eating right now. I'm eating salad, and the thing about it, I could eat salad every day. Every day. I can eat herbs every day. I can make tea every day. Just going to the garden. And this is what I was trying to encourage. Hey, Urban Garden, how you doing? Hey, S. Johnson, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Urban. S. Johnson, I don't know. You look like a new person here. So thank you for being here and welcome to this channel. Is this your first time? I cannot remember seeing you here before, but welcome to the channel. All right. Hello to the people looking on. Thanks for watching. Yes, thank you. Driving and listening. Hey, Urban, how you doing? Yes. So the challenge was it's my first time. Oh, wow. It's my first time on live chat. Oh, wow. Okay. So welcome. We appreciate you here. All right. And we will be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could also check us then as well. All right. But yes, guys, the challenge was to make people more independent and more self-sufficient. Make people able to learn about herbs. Make people be more interested in learning about remedies. You know what I'm saying? So it was like something coming together where everybody able to learn something and share. You know, so we educating ourselves at the same time by growing these herbs. I'm growing herbs that I didn't grow for the first time this year. And I'm even learning about herbs that I never grew or never heard of. So I'm learning, and it would have benefit everybody. I mean, when you're dealing with people who say they planting their own food and growing their own food. You know, so if that's the case, this should be very important. I mean, to me, and I know to some of the people, it is important because it is benefiting them. They understand the benefit. You know, they understand the benefit of this challenge. And still you stand a chance of even winning a prize, 3 prizes at the same time. Growing your own herbs, learning about different type of herbs, learning about the problem people go through with their growing their herbs. So you have an understanding of how, if you decide to grow this herb, how you gonna do it. You see, because this person could tell us, okay, I was growing this herb and I wasn't giving it too much water and it wasn't doing well. You could pick up from that and say, okay, if I'm going to grow this herb next year, then I'm going to make sure I give it water because someone said they wasn't giving it too much water and it wasn't doing well. This is what this thing was about. It's supposed to be learning from each other, corresponding with each other. Because at the end of the day, I'm learning. I don't know for you guys. I know I'm learning, and regardless of what, I'm still able to go and eat my herbs. I'm still able to go and harvest my herbs. I'm still able to go drink fresh tea. I'm still able to go and eat fresh salad. Regardless to what. But I'm just saying it was an encouragement. It was something to bring people together. You know what I'm saying? If we in a garden, a place where everybody growing food, it should be a place where everybody interested in learning about herbs. Because I'm gonna say this. There will be time when you cannot run to the hospital. I'm telling you. This ain't no joke. There will be time when you cannot you might be in just put it this way. Put it this way. You might be in a place where you have no access to anything. You might be in a place where place shut down. You can't go nowhere. But if you have some herbs, or you see some herbs around you, maybe you could walk on that person, and because you know, all right, this person throwing up, they have a bellyache, or you understand, there's things you know, you can try, you can give them to help them. I think that's what I was trying to do. And guys, for the people who holding, a lot of people drop out. It started out with about 30 something people, and a lot of people drop out. I don't know why. I don't know the situation. I don't know why. But a lot of people drop out. I don't know why, but some people drop out. I understand. Then we also have people who don't upload 1 week, but they're going to upload the other week, when the rules was very clear that let's just keep it decent. Let's just keep it, let's just keep it smooth, that things could just go nice. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, for what is happening, my job is getting easy because people is dropping out, people not following the rules, and the rules is very clear. If you're not following the rules, you're not qualified to win. So, people, you know what I mean? So once you not follow the rule, you just making it easier for my judge for when that day come. Because there's gonna be less people for me to judge from. All I'm saying is look at the benefit of this thing. Just look at the benefit from this thing. Look at how much you could learn from this thing. Yep, drinking tea in the garden, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at the benefit from this thing. You see what? Just look at the benefit. Fresh herb for yourself. Even as a few containers. Fresh herbs. And you harvest all day, all spring, all summer. You're able to put up fresh herbs for the evening, for the winter. Then at the same time, you learn so much about these herbs. You learn so much how to grow them. It's so much to learn. It's so much to learn. But there's an old saying. What the old saying be again? You can't force horse to drink water. That's a old saying. Meaning you can't force people to do what they don't want to do. But next year, I want to do this herb garden challenge again. And I just want serious people. People who really want to do it. People who, who just want to do it for the passion. Who have the passion to do it. Because it's something excited, but, you know what I mean? It's a hard journey. It is a hard journey. And next year it's going to be 10 herbs instead of 5. So it's going to be more difficult next year. So make up your mind and think about if this is a journey you will want to go through. All right? Because I don't want this thing to be like people falling out and, making it look like no. I want this to look like that people, the children, might stumble upon these videos one day and see that, damn, these people did not give up. Even though they had legacy seedlings, even though the seedling wasn't doing well, they still didn't give up. This is the energy we got to put forth, the energy of not giving up. Is not giving up. Push forward. Sometimes we doing stuff and we meet a stumbling block and we just put our 2 hands up in the air and give up. No, sometimes you have to figure out how to get around the stumbling block. Show your children that you as a person not giving up. You're going to push forward and achieve. This is what this thing is bigger than this thing is way bigger than the vision I had. The vision I had for this challenge is way bigger than just gardening. This is a vision of life itself, not just gardening. I see a bigger vision than just gardening and planting some herbs. It's also a life lesson. It's so much to gain from this. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. Hey, Life from Scratch, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? The idea of the Hub Challenge was more involved than I thought. Because I learned so much being involved in this. I learned about new herbs, how to take care of them indoors, and so much more. Thank you. You're welcome. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you are a gardener and you never start seedlings this early, this was a challenge for you. Because at the end of the day, you got to keep them alive. Your job is to make sure these seedlings stays alive. That was your job. And you're not supposed to give up. This challenge is about showing people love, motivate people. Show people that, wow, even though this sponsor seedling was kicking them, look how beautiful they turn out to the end. Look how beautiful they never give up. And this is a spirit we want to give our children, not to give up so easy. So to me, it was a big, way bigger than just planting food. I was looking at it as life itself. And I wasn't just looking at it as who actually doing the gardening. I was actually doing this thing as motivation to generation, not just today. This was to generation to come. That one day these kids might be able to run up on your video, their parents' video, and say, my goodness, look how my mother and my father struggle with these seedlings, but they didn't give up. You know, our children look at us. Our children look at us. Some of them fall in the sea. Some of them is like, there's a reflection from us. They do just like what we do. Which some of them say, hell no, I'm not going down like that. You see? But at least some of them still take the reflection from you. Just what they see you do, they think is cool. You know what I mean? So what they do, they adapt what you're doing. Because if my parents doing it, okay, I can do it. It's all right to do it. But to me, my reflection must be a positive impact. You see? A positive impact that generation could see that these people was doing, you understand? They did what they had to do. Just like how I look back at my parents' study. When I look back at my parents' study, you know, I give them a thumb up. I say, my goodness, you guys were amazing people. You know, the spirit, the energy that they give out was amazing. It's something to, you know what I mean, to grab hold of. Survival. They teach you how to survival. They teach you how to live. They teach you how to be a man. They teach you, you know, the woman how to be a woman. They prepare you. And when you look at them, it was just amazing. Your children, we got to give that positive outlook that when they look at we, they're proud. Your children supposed to be proud when they look at you. Proud of you. Damn. My mom, dad did the thing. All right? I'd also go there, guys. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys doing wonderful. All right, Life and Planter, you are sounded very passionate. It's very important for all who are trying. Yes, yes, I'm very passionate because it's something inside me and it's a part of me. And I just love to see people succeed. I don't like to see people fail. I don't like to see. So I try. I could have made this challenge very difficult. I could have tell you which soil you got to use. I could have tell you got to mix this, use leaf just like me. I didn't do that. I give people an option to do what they want, but just upload. Let's see the chat. Let's see your journey. That's what it's about. People seeing your journey. You know what I'm saying? That generation. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. I think when people hopes started dying, they get discouraged and quit. Or through they lost, I kept replanting over and over. My parsley dead, I dropped more seed. You learn from that's what, and this is what this is the next thing. I did not say if your seedling die, you out. What I said, reset. Keep resetting, you have time. You see what I'm saying? Keep resetting, you have time. You know what I mean? You have time. Just keep resetting. That's all it was about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make it complicated. I want the people to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Isaacs family, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, Rambo Green son, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on, guys? Okay. I'm encouraged by your dedication and passion about gardening. Thank you for your delivery, and I look forward to next year Herb Garden Challenge. This is the garden I learned growing up. All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes, Urban, I'm still. Don't give up. You have time. Drop them seed. My oregano look like it's dropping. Drop more seeds. You see what I'm saying? That's all it's about. I'm looking forward for a seed for next year. Wonderful Life from Scratch. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, guys. So, for the people who follow me and understand the passion I have for God, I know everybody ain't got the same passion, and I understand. You know, I understand. Everybody will not have the same passion in gardening, just like everybody wouldn't have the same passion in many things. You see, I understand. But some people do have passion in gardening. So maybe, I don't know. I just feel like, it was simple rules. And I just feel like giving up that if there's people who giving up because their seedling dying, I don't think you should give up. I think you should continue setting more seed, because this is a challenge for you yourself. So let me ask you, in life, if you're trying to accomplish something, because many times we try to accomplish things and roadblock. All you meeting is roadblock. But that does not say I'm gonna give up. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna try something else. You know what I'm saying? To make sure at least I know I try. If I fail trying, at least I know I try. But giving up without trying, that kind of hurtful for me, because I'm gonna have to live with that. I'm gonna have to live with, damn, why you didn't try? Maybe you might have get through. So that's just how I see it, I'm sure other people are gonna see it different. I will be there next. All right, I will be looking forward, Rambo. All right. Thank you for that. I love it. Eat my peas. All right, all right. Never give up. I have killed more plants than I saved. But that's it, man. That's it. You don't give up. You don't give up. The thing about it is, before, let me put it this way, is no, plants don't die from me that easy, no. But I had my time. You know what I'm saying? I had my time where you might lose a few plants. Yeah. But never giving up. Like I just say, sometimes in my garden, the rules are failure is not an option. You see what I'm saying? In my garden, that's the rules. Failure is not an option. So this is the pressure I put myself under. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't failing. I put myself, sometimes in life, you got to put yourself under your own self, under pressure. You see? To really succeed. Because if your goal is failure is not an option, meaning you're going to make sure you do whatever it takes to succeed. You see? Whatever it takes. Let me say a little about gardening. Gardening is something, guys, sometimes I spend 7 hours in the garden, 8 hours in the garden, 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. So I'm telling you right now, it ain't about just chuck something in the soil and leave it and it grow. Maybe it might grow, but maybe it mightn't be as successful as you expect. So I put in the time, I put hours in my garden in the early stage. Hours upon hours upon hours. Then when harvest time start rolling in, I'm just harvesting because I already put in the work. So don't think you're going to have a garden and going in there once a week and really look for great production. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe, who knows, maybe you might get lucky, but I can't do it. You see, the most it can, 1 day or maybe 2 days, the most, and that's if I'm really busy. But still, I got to go and walk around and see what's going on. So it's important to pay attention and always be up in your garden doing something. I need to repeat that and apply it to my entire life. That's yeah. Failure is not an option. That's the pressure I put myself under. I don't settle for failures. You see what I'm saying? If you try and it did not, at least you did what you have to do. But the thing, when you give up, man, you sit back in your bed sleeping, asking yourself question, like, damn, what you don't know, you stressing yourself. Why? What if you did just continue? You asking yourself these questions when all you want to say, well, I tried. I tried. A plant die on me. Things so I planted. All right, okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let it motivate you to work harder. If one of my plants die, I get really upset and you check what I'm saying, because I look at it as a life. I look at plants as life. So if it die from me, I upset. You see what I'm saying? So now it's gonna make me work harder because damn, I ain't looking forward for no more of my plant die. So it's gonna make me pay more attention and work harder towards these plans. You see? Just now my neighbor cut her hoster and threw the pieces topside for garbage. I picked them right up and said, plant a, plant a killer. Wait, my door is open. All right. Plant killer. And took them up and will plant them in my garden. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what you got to do. You do what you got to do. All right. Yeah, so let me see. I hear that. I look at my kale one morning and 5 had no leaf. It was sad, but I went and just replanted. That's it. That's it. It had nothing to do with giving up. You check what I'm saying? It didn't succeed. You move on. You get more. Listen to me. Remember, your goal is I'm eating from this garden this year. This is my, you see, this is where I'm eating. So you can't make, because something eat off a few of your plants, you just decide you're not doing, you're not planting no more. No, that's giving up. That's being defeated. You allow yourself to get defeat. You see? You allow yourself to get defeat. So that's not, no, you got to get up and shake that off and go get more. You see? I look at, okay. Hey, John Street 67, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Those caterpillars are starting to feed. Yeah, yep. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So it's all about motivating. It's all about not giving up. It's all about putting pressure on yourself sometimes, because sometimes it make you push further. You know? If people could put pressure on you to make you go further, why you can't put it on your own self? If you want a job, your boss is on your back, right? Oh, I need this done today. Oh, I need all this done today. And this, you make sure you clean up when you finish. If your boss could be on your back pushing you, why you can't push yourself? That's all I'm saying. If your boss that you're working for is on your back, pushing you all day, I'm telling you what you got to get done, plus clean up. Why can't you do it to yourself? So if if that's how you design yourself, well, I don't know what to tell you. That someone got to be on your back to motivate you for better yourself. Well, I don't know what to say. For real. Yep, the white cabbage moth already flying around. My God. Well, I'm great. I'm grateful right now. I see nothing flying around right now, so I'm grateful as hell. But I already put my bird cage in my garden. I already put in a place for my birds then, because my birds is we help clean my garden. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already put, and I'm hearing so much birds these days. So because I believe them birds make a lot of young one last year. And my goodness, if you hear birds now, oh yes, I don't know if that was it. There was no evidence left behind. Okay. Oh wow. So what you saying? They just eat. They just eat it off, and there was no dropping, no. So it didn't show. You have no idea of what eat them off. And I don't know what to tell you. Wow. But like you said, don't give up. And I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yes, guys. So, okay, got you. Listen, me guys. This is garden season, and this is the time when people should be actually going real hard. You know what I'm saying? Real hard, trying to get some herbs grow that they could store up for the winter. Try to get some food that they can store up for the winter as well. You just don't know what's happening these days. You see, I'm gonna tell you guys this. You got people underestimating time these days. People underestimating time these days. Why would I say that? Because in the old time, 20 years ago, if you want to reach somebody somewhere, you got to write a letter, right? And send it to them wherever. And that letter take however time to get to that person, right? Now, people still got that in their mind. I remember another 20 years ago, we used to watch movies. And movies used to tell us this is how it's going to be in 2000. This is how it's going to be in 2022, 2025, 2035. This movie was showing you what the world will be like. And we take them for granted, but we still getting caught up with the time, because we saying, oh yeah, I remember they were saying that 20 years ago. So you really looking forward that what is about to happen gonna take 20 years? Well, if that's what people thinking, they better wake up. You know why? Because of technology. Because of technology, the world has become so small that you could take up, you wanna reach out to someone 50,000 miles away. All you got to do is take up your phone. And if you want to see them too, you could see the person. That's where technology has reached. So don't believe that it take 10, 20 years for something to turn. Look at what happened 2, 3 years ago to today. And you're going to see the amount of stuff that changed within that time. So we keep underestimating and don't get ourselves together. I don't want to go too deep in that because I'm going live tonight on Open Discussion, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, open panel, and we're going to talk about it. The topic is why we is not preparing while other people were stacking up for years. That's the topic tonight. So if you guys have time, please tune in. Let's talk about this because people still getting mixed up with time. You see, time is very precious these days because by the snap of a finger, what was happening 20 years ago could change. It didn't take 20 years to change nothing. Because of technology, the world has become so small, almost in your hand, that you could reach out to people, see them in seconds. Before you had also take years, not years, weeks, a month. Now, seconds. All you do, type some numbers, hold it up, and you see the parcel reacting with the parcel. This is where it has reached. So do not underestimate. Do not unbelieve there's time. Get yourself together. Learn some skills. Associate yourself with people, good people that understand what is going on and have skills. You see what I'm saying? In times coming. This is why they always tell you they're gonna become a time when man gonna be for themselves. Basically, people gonna be for themselves because they can't think for you. They only could think for their family. So your skill, the skill you have, could be the thing to save your life. The skill you have could be what you use for food, barter system. You have plumbing, a personal plumbing problem. Okay, I could fix your plumbing. You could give me some food. Learn some type of skill, but we're gonna hit that topic tonight. All right. Yes, we see. Yes, we see you, and we all in different countries, different. Exactly. All right. This is all right. Thank you for saying that, Orban. Right? That's a prime example. You in a different world, but here. So don't underestimate time. And don't believe what used to take 20 years to turn around, it take 20 years to turn around. Because of technology, the world has become small. Okay? Small. But guys, we gotta leave. Would I hear David? How you doing? The winner here, farmer of today. All right, I hear that. Yes. Well, guys, don't forget, tune. Let's continue this topic tonight. Okay? Let's continue this topic because time is getting serious and people not taking it serious. Technology made the world become so small that things could turn around in no time. Okay? And while things turning around, there's laws that fit in place. All right, David, thank you for coming in, man. Yes, guys, so don't forget, keep pushing forward, keep uploading them video. Remember, This thing is about motivating. This thing is about for a life experience. This thing is about learning about different hobbies. This thing is about, this is bigger than what we think. You know what I mean? So don't give up. Even your seedlings dying, you still have time to sow seed. The thing is, on the end of the that's when it's become a situation. You know, you want your plants them to look beautiful that time. But guys, thank you guys. Hey nature, hard garden, how you doing? Thank you guys for coming through. Trying to end it now, but guys, we're gonna continue this conversation tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget, if you're interested in this topic, the topic is why we not preparing while other people is doing it for years. Why we not preparing while other people is doing it for years. I think that's an interesting topic. Open panel tonight, but we're sticking to the topic. To the topic. All right? So thank you guys again for coming out. I appreciate you guys. Happy gardening. I hope to see you guys in the garden. I hope to see a lot of fruits and vegetables this year. Just put in the work. It's not going to happen if you ain't put in the work. It's not going to happen. Just remember, guys, dealing with a garden, it takes patience, it takes effort and discipline. So challenge yourself with that and know that once you go in your garden, once you're trying to grow some food, you want the best out of your garden. All right? Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Peace, love, and blessing. I hope I see you guys tonight. Peace and love. Thank you.